Welcome to the Best Celebrity channel. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content from us. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Celeb Fame Time. Here are 10 of the best heartwarming scenes from Sex and the City. Number 10, when Miranda proposes to Steve. There's several relationships on Sex and the City that fans support, including the one between Miranda and Steve Brady, David Eigenberg. When they first meet, Miranda is hesitant, but she's a successful lawyer and he's a bartender. They're completely different social worlds. The two have undeniable chemistry though, they're fun and playful, and in the show's final season, they're finally on good terms. And while playfully discussing everything they don't want in life, Steve says, "I don't want to lose you again, even if I screw up all the other stuff, that's the one that matters." Miranda doesn't have to hesitate anymore, she spontaneously proposes, surprising everyone, including Steve.
I don't want to lose you either. Will you marry me?
Number 9, when Aiden breaks up with Carrie. Carrie Bradshaw and Aiden Shaw talking to each other, and Carrie has two significant relationships on the show, Mr. Big and Aiden Shaw. She loves both men, but no matter how much Carrie cares for Aiden, she can never ignore her attraction for Big. During the third season, she has an affair with Big while she's dating Aiden, and it's unfair to him since he's been loyal to her. On the day of Charlotte's wedding, he finally learns the truth, and Carrie is heartbroken about what happened. While taking pictures with her friends, she realized she doesn't need a man in her life right now, and she has 3 people who will never leave her, and that makes all the difference. Gazing at her friends, she reflects, "It's hard to find people who will love you no matter what, and I was lucky enough to find 3 of them." Number 8, when Carrie helps Miranda while she's in labor. In the show's 4th season, Miranda finds out she's pregnant with Steve's child, and this is unexpected and she's scared. Can she be a single mother? Luckily, she does have supportive friends that don't leave her side, and Miranda goes into labor and Carrie rushes into the hospital to be with her. She's scared, but all it has to do is look at Carrie and she's fine. Because of Carrie's support, Miranda knows everything's going to be okay.
10 toes.
Number 7, when Big surprises Carrie in Paris. No matter how fans feel about Carrie and Big's relationship, he's the best man for her. He suits her lifestyle. Finally, in the 6th season, Carrie unexpectedly moves to Paris and Big is finally ready to commit to Carrie. Miranda tells him to go to Paris and get your girl, and making a heartwarming romantic gesture, Big surprises her in the series finale and she says she's the one. It took 6 long years for Big to treat Carrie the way she's always wanted. And after returning home to New York, she asks if he wants to go upstairs to her new apartment, and he answers abso-freaking-lutely, recalling a line he said to her when they met in the show's first episode. The show came full circle.
And you can drive down the street all you want, because I don't live here.
Number 6, when Miranda keeps the baby. In the season 4 episode, Coulda Woulda Shoulda, Miranda finds out she's pregnant, and she considers getting an abortion, which causes a problem with Charlotte, who is, in her words, reproductively challenged. Desperate to have children, she would do anything to be in Miranda's position, and it caused a rift in their relationship. To everyone's delight, Miranda eventually agrees to keep the baby, and has her friends' support, and Charlotte is elated when she finds out the news. She says, "We're going to have a baby," and despite her pain, she's happy to be involved as an aunt of Miranda's baby. While hugging Miranda, Charlotte embraces her new role. Number 5, when Samantha finds out she has cancer. In the show's final season, Samantha's diagnosed with breast cancer, which is a significant storyline for the character. She's usually confident and outgoing and doesn't care what people think of her, so when she receives the diagnosis, she's more vulnerable. It doesn't help that she receives the news in the same episode as Miranda and Steve's wedding and doesn't want to ruin the big day. She said even though it was her wedding day, Miranda wasn't too busy to care for her friend during her time of need, and that's a sign of a true friend.
You to get upset or start worrying, and the only reason I'm telling you now and not later is I didn't want to accidentally
Number 4, when Smith shaves his head for Samantha. Samantha doesn't fall in love. She enjoys being with men and she's always been afraid of commitments. However, in the 6th season, she meets a model and actor, Smith Jared, who loves her the way she deserves. After Samantha's diagnosed with breast cancer, she worries about the relationship, and she cares about him because he's different. She wonders if he'll still love her even when she starts losing her hair. He surprises her by shaving his head in support, and as a celebrity, his hair is his trademark look, so it means the world to Samantha that he made this sacrifice for her.
How do I look?
You look like Florence Henderson.
Number 3, when Carrie helps Miranda at her mom's funeral. In the season 4 episode, My Motherboard Myself, Miranda's mother actually passes away. The friends attend the funeral service to support her, and Miranda tends to be a serious character, so she struggles with emotions. And at the funeral, Miranda's family members walk down the aisle with their significant other, and Miranda's single at the time, so she's embarrassed to be walking alone. Carrie senses how she's feeling and rushes to guide her down the aisle, knowing exactly what Miranda needed.
Down the aisle, because God forbid that I should walk it alone, because that would be the real tragedy.
Number 2, when Miranda follows Charlotte home. After Miranda finds out she's pregnant, she's hesitant to tell Charlotte, who's undergoing fertility treatments. The two argue as Miranda contemplates getting an abortion, and as Charlotte is walking home from the clinic, she avoids Miranda, but her friend confronts her. After knowing why Charlotte is upset, Miranda offers to walk her home, and instead, Charlotte wants to deal with her emotions in private. She walks by herself, but Miranda follows her. They don't talk to each other, but Charlotte knows Miranda's there for her. Miranda simply wants to make sure she's okay.
Chance, 15% chance of ever having a baby.
Number 1, when they're each other's soulmates. The best moments on the show don't involve girls' relationships. Instead, they're about the friendship between the main characters. In the season 4 episode, The Agony and the Ecstasy, Carrie celebrates her 35th birthday. She plans a party, but no one attends. Later, Carrie talks to her friends about how she's single, and Charlotte suggests they declare that they're each other's soulmates, and no matter what happens with their romantic relationships, nothing will break the bond between them. They can experience anything, and the best love story together. The heartwarming scene demonstrates the importance of friendship in the show. Best friends can be soulmates. In the end, they're the best partner.
Meet me at our place in like 15 minutes. If you broke the show, if the show was a heart and you broke it in half, one half of the heart would be the 4 women and the other.
But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.